First and foremost, man, just want to give my thoughts and just for the people out in LA right now, dealing with the fire. Obviously, it's it's tough. Obviously, being from the area, knowing a couple people who've been affected. So yeah, just my thoughts go out to those people that are struggling through that. And then obviously just talking about the game. Obviously first playoff experience starting, so I'm excited about that. But just another really good opportunity against a great Rams team. A great defense, great coordinator, really good scheme. Players, they play really fast in that scheme, and we're just excited about this challenge.
Sam, what do you take away from that Lions game now, moving forward? Because that was as close to a playoff game for somebody that's never been in one as you can experience. Mm-hmm. So what kind of things can you pull out of that you can apply to this week's?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of for us just being prepared, and being able to have a clear mind going into the football game, and that's really it. We do everything we can throughout the week to prepare ourselves for the environment, for how loud it's going to be and all those different things. So just to continue to prepare that way, and we'll be good.
A lot of your teammates are talking about that it's almost easier to take stuff from a loss than a win. They said that wins, we just kind of gloss over things. Yeah, we did that, but we still got the win. And he said this really puts a spotlight on things that didn't go right. Do you feel that same way as some of your teammates?
I feel like I'm always kind of looking at stuff with a fine-tooth comb, just kind of hashing out the details and making sure that we're on our P's and Q's as quarterbacks. And so I feel like I'm always doing that. But I feel like just naturally, when you lose a game, you look at every little detail. I think that's what those guys are talking about, and that's definitely true.
Evan was just talking about your consistency from week to week, and that's something he's learned about you. I guess I just wonder if that's kind of something you've learned along the way, or if that was kind of always how you were, is trying to be the same person every day for this team.
Yeah, it makes life a little bit easier when you're the same person every day. So I try to be that way, and I try to be, just coming out to practice too, whether it's a good day, whether it's a bad day on the field, just having a really good attitude and just coming into the huddle with the same energy every single day. I think the guys appreciate that. I appreciate, the guys that come out with the same attitude and energy every single day. So that's just really it. It's just controlling the controllables, doing what I can to, to have good energy for the guys and just be able to, be in and out of the huddle, and very diligent about just my work every single week and day in and day out.
Who taught you that be regimented, follow through?
Yeah.
Who taught you that?
Yeah, I think it goes, I think my dad is the person who taught me that. Just watching him, go to work every single day and do the things that he does, and he's so consistent in the way that he works, and I think that's kind of where I learned it.
What did your father do, by the way?
He's a plumber. He's still working.
Is he?
Yeah.
Sam, you said a couple times, I think 2 or 3 times on Sunday, that you need to look at the tape to see, what some of the problems were with the high throws and stuff. Mm-hmm. What did you see when you looked at the tape?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of me being able to, trust the throws, trust my feet, trust my eyes, and just letting it rip. I think that's the biggest thing, is just when I see the throw there, just being able to let it rip and don't think twice about it.
Sam, what has Daniel added to this quarterback room over the past month or so he's been here?
Yeah, DJ's been great, man. Just the experience that he has is, it's obviously it's really good to be able to have that in the room and be able to bounce ideas off of him, and even just different system that he's been in, and kind of being able to, just like I said, just bounce ideas off of him. It's been really fun, and he's been just really incredible to be able to have in the room, to be able to watch tape with, and he's just been great.
And what would cause you not to trust that throws in some of this? A look you're getting, or what would?
No, I think just trusting my feet and my eyes, just fully, and letting it rip. That's pretty much it.
Do you think playoffs affect careers and legacies and sort of the big picture things that happen for NFL players and coaches?
Yeah, I think, I mean, how long do you have? We can talk about that for a long time. No, I think, obviously this is the time when, people that, whether, guys are in the league for a long time, whether they've been with the same team for a long time, whether they're going, bouncing around the league, it's kind of, where legacies, I guess, are made in the playoffs, not just winning games, but winning, those later games like AFC, NFC championships, winning Super Bowls. Like that's how you're going to be remembered at the end of the day. Looking 50 years down the line, that's what people are going to remember.
Sam, when you know that, how does that make you feel? Is that a source of excitement? Is it a source of nerves? How do you?
No, it's exciting, man, to be able to step into an environment like we're going to step into on Monday night. It's just exciting. All the guys in that locker room are very excited about it, but we know and we understand that we have to put the work in this week to be able to go out there and earn that excitement that we're going to feel on Monday night.
Sam, when you were first starting football, you played other positions, linebacker, wide receiver. Are there things from that experience that still kind of stick with you about playing other positions other than quarterback?
Yeah, I think catching touchdowns as a tight end was always really fun. When I was in Pop Warner, even in early in high school, catching touchdowns, and even as a defensive player, as a linebacker, being able to come downhill and hit somebody, that was always really fun. Catching a pick and taking it back to the house, like those are all the fun things about football that, as a quarterback you don't, necessarily get to enjoy all those things anymore. But those are the things as a kid, and even as a high school kid, that I really got to enjoy growing up playing football.
So you had a pick 6?
Mm-hmm. In high school.
You remember it?
I do. Yeah, I do.
You remember who you played?
Yeah, we were playing El Toro, at El Toro, and it was my sophomore year. It was, I think, my first or second start, and they ran a screen, and I sniffed it out. It was like way, they were trying to throw it over me. I tipped it to myself, caught it, and ran it back for 6. It was like a gink, yeah. It was. I didn't necessarily have the hair, but no, but it was fun, man. That was something I'll always remember.
How was the end zone celebration?
Oh yeah, just to flip it to the ref, and no, we weren't doing that then. I don't think anyone was.
Sam, how much do you hear people back home, and how much have they enjoyed this ride?
Yeah, people back home are very excited about, not just me, but this entire team. And it's funny, like my dad will send me pictures of, random houses with Vikings flags outside, and it's a pretty fun deal, man. And just to be part of something like this is very special. Obviously, we're not satisfied by any means about where we're at or what we've done. We got a long way to go, but yeah, it's a pretty special deal for sure. You guys good? Appreciate it.